Whether you're watching this live or the recorded playback, please take a second to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube so you don't miss any upcoming content. We are back to Disney Dreamlight Valley tonight. Just gonna kind of jump right on into it. The Star Path is over. I completed the event. I got all the rewards. So yeah, that's where we're at today. I didn't really have anything too specific planned as to what we're gonna do today, but as usual, we are going to start by going to the shop, checking all the shops for new items that I do not have, and I have all this stuff. Let's see, furniture-wise, I'm pretty sure I have that window. I do. Alright. Go and check the next shop. I think the only characters I have to finish leveling up are Alice and the Cheshire Cat, so we'll probably do that as well today. Ask Remy for some baking tips. Is Remy even around here? Where is Remy? Remy is actually right next to me, so we'll just do this right now. Bonjour! A very merry UnBirthday. Madison, what brings you by? Well, to begin, I have a question for you. Is it your birthday today? My birthday? No, I don't think so. That's more of a human thing. Rats aren't big on calendars. Well then, happy UnBirthday. UnBirthday? What's that? It's a Wonderland celebration that Alice is trying to share with the Valley. It's similar to a birthday celebration, only it occurs on the days that aren't your birthday. Okay, interesting. Right? So, is an UnBirthday celebrated similarly to a regular birthday? Actually, that brings me to my next question. What can you tell me about making birthday or UnBirthday cakes? Well, a basic cake can be made with eggs, wheat, and milk, but if you want to have fun with it, I suggest adding some festive flavors and making multiple layers. Something like blueberry, banana, or raspberry? Exactly. And actually, here, a little UnBirthday gift for you. The hell is that? Funny thing, today is my birthday. Really, happy birthday, Madison, and consider that a birthday gift. The cake icing will let you have fun with the cake decoration, and you'll need the sugar for the cake layers. Oh, maybe that's what that was, sugar. Well, thanks, Remy. Alright, so I guess that's what that was. Cook the layers for the UnBirthday cake, so we'll go up there. Go to my little cooking pot. And we're going to move this over and put this back. Alright. Banana cake layer. Looks like a big ass blob, but that's okay. We'll do raspberry. And my least favorite, blueberry. I hate blueberry. Don't like blueberries at all. Alright, done. Bring the layers of the UnBirthday cake to Alice. Alright, Alice, you are back down here. She was down here. Oh, you got real small. Okay. No, I didn't mean to pick that. God damn it. Alright, here's the stuff you need. Remy gave me some ideas for making these cake layers. What do you think? They're so colorful and lovely. Great. Should we assemble and then dig in? Oh no, certainly not. What else do we need? The cake must have decorations, perhaps candles, sprinkles, sweets, things like that. Okay, I can think of a few villagers who might be able to help. Talk to you later. Alright, who do we gotta talk to? A fiery villager with knowledge of candles, a sweet-toothed villager with a love of candles. Alright.
I'm gonna guess the sweet tooth villager is Vanellope. Vanellope. She's actually coming this way, it looks like, so we'll go down here. Whee! Alright, get over here. Hey Vanellope, I was hoping you could help me with something. Got a minute? Let me guess. There's a video game competition and you want me to be your teammate for a guaranteed win. Actually, this is a non-gaming related question. Now you've piqued my curiosity. Go on. It's about Alice. She's trying to plan a party. Hold on. It's not like a boring book club party, is it? Nope, it's an UnBirthday party. I'm trying to help her get the cake together. Well, in that case, I'm happy to help. What do you need, chum? We need some tasty toppings to sprinkle on the cake. Anything you can donate. You bet. Here, these will go great on the cake. Okay, what are they? I don't know what she handed to me. Awesome, thanks Vanellope. See you at the party. I'm not sure what she handed me. I imagine that they're candles. Let's find out. Nope, they're lollipops and sprinkles. Oh, and we're gonna open this. I already have all this stuff. Alright, now I gotta empty out my inventory. It's getting a little full. Alright, a fiery villager with knowledge of candles. Alright. Mushu, here we come. Well, if it isn't my favorite, Madison, what can the Valley's best guardian do for you? First, you can answer this question. Is it your birthday today? Are we talking the traditional Chinese calendar or the one I've seen you all using here? Because either way, it was a long time ago. The one we use here? Nope, not today. In that case, happy UnBirthday. Why, thank you. You're too kind. I'm blushing. Alice and I are trying to make an UnBirthday cake. We need some candles, and you need candles. Well, you've come to the right dragon. I'll be happy to tell you how to make them, as long as I'm invited to the party. Deal. Because you know with me there... What? Because you know with me there... Oh, your party will be on fire, figuratively, of course. I don't know why that tripped me up right there. I didn't know what he meant. Oh yeah, Watson? You're just gonna throw your bone around? Alright, craft some UnBirthday candles. How many do I need? Oh, I guess just one. Alright. Bring the candles to Alice. There she is. Oh, look how sweet she is. Alright. Oh, these sweets look delicious, Madison, and the candles are so striking. They're going to look great on the UnBirthday cake. Do you think we are ready to celebrate? I feel like there's still something missing. Oh, I know. More sweets? No, I think we have enough of those. The trouble is, everything on this cake, aside from the candles, is edible. That's a problem? Well, an UnBirthday party is a very silly sort of thing. You don't say. I do say. If we want our cake to be properly silly, then we should continue to decorate it with items that you can't eat. Alright, you're the expert. Any idea who I should approach? I'd say Pumbaa, Goofy, and Anna. They all enjoy being silly at times. Why do I need all of them? Alright. Alright, Pumbaa is right here, thankfully. Don't go anywhere. Hey Pumbaa, what's up? Oh, hello, Madison. Oh my god. Nobody. Welcome on in. It's been a while. You fixed your Twitch channel? How are you? Let me give you a shout out. You guys definitely check out Nobody. They stream as well. Drop them a follow. Check them out next time they are live. Yeah, you're on and it's Alice. Yes. I finally got my stuff back. Hell yeah. Glad to hear that. Wow, it's been a while since you've been in here. Well, maybe not that long. I don't know. When was the last time that you were in here? Like 2-3 months ago, maybe? I've been missing these. Well, I'm glad to have you back. Welcome on in. Yeah, we are doing Alice quests today, as well as hopefully some Cheshire Cat quests, but we'll see. Probably like January. Oh my god, it's been that long? It's been like 6 months. Wow. Alright, well, glad to have you back. Welcome back. Hope all is well with you. Hope your week is going good. Hope you had a good weekend. Hopefully Father's Day was okay for you. Oh, hello, Madison. I'm just working on my pottery. It's a series of all the tasty insects and grubs that I love to snack on. Oh, that's interesting. Cool. Thanks. I was wondering if you wanted to donate a piece to Alice's UnBirthday cake. We're trying to find some non-edible decorations to really push the silly vibes. Sure, and I've got the perfect thing here. Is that supposed to be your nose? A ceramic plate. How fun. Kind of fitting for an UnBirthday cake to have a plate on it instead of being on a plate. Oh, that's very clever. I actually like that. I had lost YouTube too, but now it's both back, missing my Madness Mondays. Yeah, actually, we don't even call it Madness Mondays now. We call it Magic Mondays. Well, actually, not even Magic Mondays. I shortened it. I shortened it now to Mad Mondays because I have the Mad Coach vlogs. So everything is like madness. So I'm just like, we're just going to call everything mad. It's all mad here. Anyway, Father's Day was okay. It was fun, but kind of sad. I hear you on that. Hopefully, you got to at least spend it with family. But yeah, glad you got your YouTube back. That whole thing was pretty crazy. Where the hell's Anna? There she is. Let's go talk to her, and then we'll go talk to Goofy. Hey Anna, can I ask you for a favor? Of course. What can I do for you? Well, first, sorry, Watson's, I don't know if you can hear banging around, but Watson keeps throwing his bones everywhere. Watson! Oh yeah, I don't know if you know, I got a new puppy. We'll do a quick little screen break. Come here, Watson. Come here. Come here. Go puppy. Come here. I know, Marty's gonna get very, very jealous, but I didn't stream for like a month because of this little guy. Well, he's not really all that little, but so because I got a new puppy, this has been taking up a lot of my free time, but he's gotten better at housebreaking. We're doing good with that. He's so sweet though. Look how sweet he is. So yeah, I also got to add him to my channel rewards. So instead of just giving Marty snacks, you guys can give him snacks as well. Look at his little face though. He looks like a Watson, doesn't he? Ah, you bit my nose. Why you do that? You do nice. Thank you. You do nice. Yes, you do nice. You good boy. You do nice puppy things. Okay. Thank you. I love my chin bitten. Alright, you go and play. Hey, Marty. You guys want a snacky? I'm going to give you guys a snack. Alright. Some for Watson, some for Marty, some for Watson, and some for Marty. Alright. Let's see. Let me go back here. Yay, new dog. I've seen him on here. Oh, you do watch the vlogs. Okay, cool, cool. I'm never sure who watches the vlogs or who just watches the game stream playback. Speaking of vlogs, Nightbot just promoted my vlog, so if you're good, let's try that again. Back up.
Rewind. If you guys are curious as to what my life is like outside of game streaming, you can check out my vlog channel on YouTube. It is linked right there in the chat. But if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it is also in the description box below. Thank you. Ursa, welcome on in. Let me give you a shout out. How are you? You guys definitely check out Ursa. They stream as well. Drop them a follow. Check them out next time they are live. How are you? How was your weekend? Thank you so much for hydrating Pando. All the loves. Thank you guys so much. Oh my god, he really got my nose pretty good. I feel like my nose was just pierced. On the 11th, I lost my oldest fur baby to cancer. No! Really? I am so sorry to hear that. Dog, cat, I mean, not that it matters. A loss is a loss. One of our older cats is actually not doing great. We have her on steroid injections, so she's been at least eating, but she lost a lot of weight, and so she's kind of on borrowed time, so we kind of know how that is. Yeah, it was my cat Nero. I am so sorry to hear that. That absolutely sucks. That was actually just a couple of days ago. That wasn't even that long ago. Yeah, the 11th, it wasn't even that long ago. Last Wednesday. It's not even been a week yet. I'm sorry. I know how that is. Obviously, you know that Cheshire passed last September, so it'll be coming up on a year in a couple of months, so I know how it feels. Everything's fine, thanks. And a very good weekend. What about you, Mads? It was good. We mostly just worked on the house. We have, obviously, home renovations going on, so that's kind of where we're at right at this present moment, which you can see in the vlogs. We are in the process of getting our stairs constructed and hopefully get those together so we can kind of blast a hole into the brick and be able to spread out a bit more downstairs, which would be nice. He got cancer in his throat and couldn't eat or drink it. Oh my god, that is awful. I can't even imagine. Thanks, yeah, it's been pretty sad, but I'm hanging in there. You gotta know that at least you gave him a good life. And I always say, as hard as it is, it's quality of life over quantity. Like, yeah, you want more time with them, but if they're suffering, like, you know, it's quality of life. You always have to do things by quality of life, because if not, it's just like, why? You know, you're just watching them wither away. It's just awful. 17 years. I can't even imagine. Believe me, I've been there quite a few times over the last 4 or 5 years, and it sucks. Half your life. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm definitely dreading losing ours. We got 2 elderly cats, so those 2 are on borrowed time. One of them has like a big cyst on her stomach, and then the other one, I don't know if it's a cyst. We'd have to go and get it like tested. But in order to get a biopsy done, we have to like cut her up, and it's like she's like nearly 20 years old, and it's like she's not in pain. She just has this like bump, so it's like the vet was like, well, if she's, you know, it doesn't seem like she's in pain, she's eating, so it's like you might as well just let her live out her life until it's not quality of life anymore. So that's kind of like what we're doing. But believe me, I get it. I'm just dreading losing those 2. Yeah, I know what you mean there too. Hopefully things get a little bit better for you. I know nothing anyone can say is going to take away that kind of grief and pain, but at least you gave them a good life. That's more than most people can say when it comes to animals. Most animals are on the street. Unfortunately, we're so overpopulated that there's so many animals that don't get to experience a home and love, so it's like you just got to kind of take comfort, and you did the best you could. They were loved, they were cared for. Oh, Watson just plopped down behind me. Alright, well, first off, is it your birthday today? Nope, not today. Well then, happy UnBirthday. UnBirthday? It's a fun Wonderland tradition. Oh, I can't wait to learn more. So, what kind of favor do you need? Well, I'm making an UnBirthday cake with Alice. Right now we're looking for a silly, non-edible thing to add to it as decorations. Is there anything you'd like to donate to the cake?
Oh, I know just the thing. I have no idea what the hell that is. Kristoff was trying to carve ice sculptures of toy trains. It didn't go well. But I have these little toy train tracks left over. That didn't look like ice, though. These will go great. Thanks, Anna. That looked more like... I don't even know what that looked like. Always happy to help. Writing more happy notes. I have a full-time job again. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. That's good. Nice on birthdays. Yes. I'm sure, unless... Well, is it your birthday today? I don't think it is. So it's technically everybody's on birthday today that's here in the room right now. I assume. I should say I assume. I don't really know. But it's a probable assumption that it's nobody's actual birthday today. In this room. Not, I'm sure somewhere in the world there is somebody's birthday. Where the hell is Goofy? Bro. There he is. He's right next to me. Seriously? And that's great news. Hi, Goofy. Could I ask a favor of you? Sure, Madison. What do you need? Well, Alice and I are trying to get an UnBirthday party going. We've got a cake, but we need some silly toppers for it. Say, I think I've got something that'll be perfect for you. It's a fishing lure. It's never caught any fish, but judging from the bubbles that come up, it sure gives the fish a laugh. Okay. I didn't even ask him if it was his birthday. That's perfect. Great. Thanks, Goofy. I gotta remember to take the hook out just in case. Alright. Do we bring it to Alice? Go back to Alice's house. Alright, so I have Alice's house in the bind. So I guess we're gonna have to go over there. Right, exactly. My birthday was back in May. Well, happy late birthday. I'm sad that we missed it. You know, I would have given you a birthday shout out on here on the actual day, but happy belated birthday! Hopefully you had a good birthday. Okay, I've got all the silly cake decorations for you. Thank you, Madison. Do you want to take them? This is your cake after all. I hope this will all be sufficiently silly. Actually, could you help me put all the parts of the cake together? The cake has grown rather large, and I'm not sure I'm tall enough to decorate everything. Well, I don't know why you're small again, but okay, I'm happy to help. Wonderful! Please start with the cake layers and then move on to the sweets, candles, and decorations. Oh, and I think it would be nice if we put the kaleidoscope on the cake. Would you like to do the honors, Madison? I guess so. Thanks, and I'm pretty sure you said happy birthday to me on Discord. Did I? If I did, great. If not, I apologize. At the time, I can't even remember when my own birthday is. And it was good birthday. We had a board game party. That sounds like fun. What board games did you play? That sounds like a lot of fun. It's been a while since I played a good board game. Of course, a perfectly silly final detail. Alright, so okay, this is where I put everything. Alright. What? Pick up the layer from the table. Oh, alright, they're already on the table. Okay. It's like, what am I supposed to do here? Alright, let's grab all the stuff. Alright. Transfer. I think this one goes on top. There we go. Or something like that. And we put that on there. Some icing. Oh, it's looking nice. Let's put some sprinkles. Ah, gotta put the other one on there. Get over there. Wow, look at that. It's coming along. Alright, now we gotta put all the silly stuff on here. Alright, very interesting. Now the kaleidoscope.
Alright, well, that's a unbirthday cake if I ever did see one. I played Trouble, Battleship, and this like superhero Guardian game. I haven't played Battleship in a long ass time. Oh my god, what a blast from the past that is. And a bunch of rounds of super fight? What's super fight? I don't think I've heard of that one. There we go. What do you think, Alice? Oh, it's perfectly silly and absolutely lovely. Which is your favorite part? I love the sweets covering it. Vanellope certainly is knowledgeable about them. Now, if you wouldn't mind helping me move the cake to a more central location in the valley so we can celebrate with others. Sure. Oh no! That laugh. What just happened? Madison, the unbirthday cake is gone! I bet you it was the Cheshire Cat, no doubt. Kathy, welcome on in. How are you? It's been a while. Hey Archer, how are you? I missed you. Oh, I missed you too. Let me give you a shout out. You guys definitely check out Kathy. She streams as well. Drop her a follow. Check her out next time she is live. How are things? How have you been? It's a funny card game where you build a superhero out of drawn cards. What? You're gonna have to break that down for me a little bit. Your hair looks so pretty. Oh, thank you so much. I actually need to dye it again. My grays are starting to come through, but thank you. It was actually an orangey red color for a little while, and then I started getting tan, and it didn't look right. So, not that I look tan right now, but it just didn't look right. So I just dyed it back to a similar color to my natural hair, but I gotta re-dye it. It's getting yucky. I got my nails done and they look like strawberries. Really? That's cute. I've always wanted to kind of get my nails done, but I bite my nails so much, and like this, like I could not go to a salon with this, with my little nubs. They'd laugh at me. I also I have a hard time like texting with long nails, so even if I got like fake ones, like I can't. I don't like the feeling of things on my nails, so fake nails, I feel like I would be like, nah. But I always see like really cute stuff for nails, and I'm like, oh, it's a shame I'm not that bitch. Anyway, I'm just me. Chick who bites her nails down to the nubs. Alright, Cheshire Cat, ransom note. Do I gotta bring this to Alice? I do. I love the Cheshire Cat. So much character and such a little guy. Alice, I found a letter from the Cheshire Cat, though how he wrote it, or got someone to write it, I don't know. Okay, like you take 3 cards out of the deck and you choose one, say like Chuck Norris, and then you add their power cards from another deck, and then battle the other hero, say you, but you are 50 feet tall and breathe fire. What? I'm so confused. I know you're trying really hard to like really break this down for me. I can't. I'm sure, like, if I was playing it, I'd be like, oh, this makes so much sense. But, like, reading it, I'm sitting here going, wait, what? I'm 50 feet tall. I can breathe fire. But then there's Chuck Norris, who can, like, super kick. So then you decide who would win versus you versus Chuck Norris. With a nunchuck for a hand. Wow, this got a... I'm going to assume it's 50-foot me that can breathe fire. I don't think Chuck Norris can stand a chance at that point. But that's an actual game, though? Like, do they sell it on, like, Amazon or something? Or is it, like, a game somebody, like, made up and it's just, like, amongst your, like, friend group? Because it's, like, a really interesting concept. And if it's, like, a real game, I'd kind of like to see, like, kind of like to look it up. And there you go. Yeah, it's a real game. No kidding. Huh. I learned something today. I'm going to have to look it up now. Well, not like right now, but like after my stream. Alice, I found
A letter from the Cheshire Cat, though how he wrote it. Oh, I already read this. Oh, Cheshire Cat, I should have expected he'd do something like this. What does it say? I think it's some sort of ransom letter. It says that he has the unbirthday cake and he'll only give it back if we solve his riddle. Goodness, but I'm not very good at riddles. Perhaps we should just make another unbirthday cake. We have a bigger problem than the cake. The Cheshire Cat has the kaleidoscope. Oh dear, we really do need to get it back. What does the riddle say? I am a friend to the thirsty Stitcher, though I drink but rarely. I am not to be found in snow or sleet, and I grow strong under the heat. What? My beauty's tone can be found between the hues of red and blue. What do you suppose it could be? I'm not sure, but given that it mentions grow, I feel like it might be a plant of some sort. Then we should go and talk to Wally. He may know what it is. And if he can help figure out the riddle, I think we can find the Cheshire Cat in the Dream Castle. I hear he has been spending much of his time there. Alright, let's go find the Cheshire Cat, but we gotta find Wally first. I'm surprised. This is actually a really long quest for, by Disney Dreamlight Valley standards. Alright, is Wally here? Wally, don't go anywhere. Alright, very merry unbirthday. Hi Wally, Alice and I were hoping you could help us out with something. Directive? We have this riddle and we thought you might have some insight on it. The riddle goes like this. I am a friend to the thirsty Stitcher. Alright, we already read this, so we're just gonna skip that. Oh, you're pointing to a plant. Okay. Yeah, we figured it was a plant. I guess you can't really just tell us the answer, huh? Ta-da! Okay, so he gave us a plant. A seed? Perfect. We'll plant that and see what grows. Thanks, Wally. Alright. So let's go plant this. We'll plant it by my house. Alright, and we water it. And now we wait. The best part... Jesus Christ. Let me fix that. Ah! I just messed everything up. Oh my god. Hold on. The best part was my brother was using AI to actually picture the fights to see what it to see who would win. See it through it though, who would win. I gotcha. Oh, and that's awesome about the strawberry nails. Oh, don't get me going on strawberry nails. Man, I actually really want some strawberry shortcake right now. That really had me thinking of desserts. Anyway, yeah, the AI must have been pretty crazy, though, on that. Chuck Norris and AI. Alright, so while we wait for that to grow, we might as well go and check the store here. Okay. Whee! Oh, have it. Don't want it. What is this? Do I has? I has. Has. This is very frustrating when I has everything in the stores. Alright, we're gonna go to Eternity Isle, because it's gonna be a little bit, I think, while this thing kind of grows, so we'll do some other tasks. Yeah, we generated the picture of 3 cameras versus 16 story Michael Jackson? Jesus Christ, where do they come up with these? So these are actually, like, on the cards, like,
it says 16-story Michael Jackson. Is that really, like, I have to look this game up. I am so curious. How did you even find this game? Alright, let's see. Nothing I need, nothing I want. This is buns. They really gotta start making it so that you can actually get new stuff in the stores. Oh yeah, the shop hasn't even updated yet, and I have everything I want here. Though the dress is really cool, I just can't fathom spending that kind of money on it. Alright, well, let's go back to Valley, because I'm sure I can find some moonstones there while we wait. And one of my favorite combos was a sumo wrestler piloting a battleship in the desert against a bunch of hippies. Well, that is an interesting combo. My roommate has it. Okay, so you got it from your roommate, basically. But I want to know, like, how your roommate found it. I gotta admit, it's such a, like, crazy sounding game. I can't imagine just kind of seeing it on like the shelves at like Target or something, you know. Alright, I don't see any more moonstone chests. So I guess that might have been the only one. I've gotten really lazy with the thorns, though. I hate how they just constantly spawn. Despite the fact that I already, like, finished the forgetting quest. Alright, we're gonna go back to the bind, not the bind, my house there. And yeah, like a card with a person on it or something. And then there are cards that would say like razors for teeth or shovels for hands or can spit lightning. Jesus. I'm not sure. He bought it somewhere. I think at the local game store, might even, and maybe even Target. Okay. The game he bought me was a new version of Cards Against Humanity, which is the Tales version, and you like write stories with funny cards. I don't think I've ever actually played that game. I know what it is, Cards Against Humanity, but I've never actually like played it. Oh. This is my Wild Woods. This is not Teapot Falls. I want to get more rides for this area too. Like, it's starting to kind of come together as like a little amusement park. It's supposed to kind of be like, man, have you ever seen like Pinocchio? You know, that place that Pinocchio runs off to? Like all like kids, they kind of like run off to like this carnival place, but it's really like a bad place. But I wanted it to kind of be like that. Not that it's a bad place, but you know what I mean. I do not like it as much as a super fight because it can be super messed up. I gotcha. Yeah, I have heard like people getting kind of offended when playing that game, to be honest. I've never actually had the opportunity to play it. I just know what it is. Is this done yet? Water it again. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm gonna go in and we're gonna get rid of some of my inventory. Right. Let's go over to my greenhouse. Actually, that's not it. Where's this box? This is the box I need. Alright. Let's go to my greenhouse. Yeah, Pleasure Land. Oh, yeah, that's right. Pleasure Island. That's what it's called. Yeah, that's what it was. Thank you. God, that was gonna... Ugh. I've been meaning to look it up because, like, I've mentioned this, like, multiple times on stream when I've been streaming this game. And I could never remember what it was called. It was always like, oh, you know that place Pinocchio ran off to? Yeah, there are sure offensive cards in that one. Yeah. Well, I'm not opposed to playing it, like I said. It's just more, I've never really, like, the opportunity never had arose. You know what I'm trying to say. I can't talk. Alright. Pleasure Island, that's what it is. Mine's just called the Wild Woods. Alright, let's go to my kitchen. I don't know if I need blueberries. I also really at some point want to redo this kitchen. Unfortunately, I missed the event of the Princess and the Frog, but I really wanted to utilize the green kitchen counters and everything here. So hopefully at some point they'll come back around in the premium shop and I'll be able to finish and like redo this whole thing. Because I have like really good ideas for how I want to go about it. I just can't because I don't have the items and it kills me. Alright, we gotta go to my vault and drop off my gems. This is my magic room. This is actually probably my favorite room in the house. I'm obsessed with this room. I'll go to my vault. Drop off my gems. My room is under construction. I want to figure out what I want to do something different with this room now too. I have ideas for decorating things. I just don't have all the items I need to make it what I want. So freaking cool, Maddie. I love the magic room. I know. It's my favorite. I love it. I'm actually really proud of that one room because I had all the things I wanted in order to make it what I wanted. Oh, I actually won a round by choosing a hawk that could fly because it was super redundant, but then I got the ad on... Wait, what? I got the ad on being as large as a 747, so I won the fight. Oh, Ursa, thank you so much for feeding Pando. Really appreciate that. Yeah, 747, you say? Alright, this is still growing. I don't know if we're going to make this. We got 15 minutes left of the stream. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to make this. Alright, Mr. Cheshire Cat, you're going to come with me to hang out. I am obsessed with the Cheshire Cat. That's why I chose to, like, let him live in my little... Did this just freeze? Oh my god, I almost had a heart attack. We are going to save it quick, because that was not a good sign at all. Alright. Yeah, so that's kind of why I chose to have him in my little yard area. So the Cheshire Cat lives next to me. Alice doesn't live too far. This is my labyrinth. My curious labyrinth. And then I got the snuggling duckling over here in case I ever want to kind of mosey on down and get myself a drink. Very proud of this one too. I love this. Alright. I still need to get this game, but my roommate's cat threw up on and made maybe in my Xbox. What? No! I actually think this game is still free on Game Pass too. So if you got Game Pass, you'll be able to kind of just scoop it up until it's no longer on Game Pass. The expansions are really what you would have to spend money on if you wanted the expansions. Personally, I love the Storybook Vale. I spend most of my time here, which is why it's way more decorated than any other area. Eternity Isle, I just don't really have the inspiration to decorate the characters that are available currently. The only ones that kind of fit in this area are Jasmine and Aladdin. So I did start doing like a little Agrabah marketplace. So this is kind of what that looks like. Oh, let me get rid of some of these shards. But in all honesty, I probably wouldn't have bought this if it wasn't the first expansion that came out, and I was just really excited about it. I mostly got it because I wanted Rapunzel, and that was the only way you could unlock Rapunzel was by getting this expansion. So that was kind of my only reason for doing it. And with that, unfortunately, we got Gaston, which I hate. I hate Gaston. But anyway, this is my Agrabah marketplace. The camels are my favorite because look at this. Look at this. Ready? 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 He spits! I fucking love it. I love that the camels spit. It's like my favorite thing ever. But yeah, I got a little marketplace going on here for Jasmine and Aladdin. And then the only thing I don't like about the camels is that they don't, like, I constantly have to keep turning them on every time I log into the game. They don't just keep spitting, which is annoying to me, but anyway, up here is Jasmine and Aladdin's house. I'm in the middle of kind of constructing this area to make it look a little nicer. As you can see, their house is like pathetically small for a princess. Down here, I have a little oasis kind of going on. Again, all work in progress. I just don't really have the inspiration to decorate more than this area because everywhere else is pretty much just straight desert or it's like jungle. So until we get characters like Tarzan or maybe even like, actually I don't know if I would even put Robin Hood there, but Tarzan, I think I would be more inclined to decorate like the Wild Tangled and all this area. So there's really nothing going on here. This area I have no idea what to do with. It's just ruins. And there's really no characters other than Eve that really fit here. Maybe if we get some Atlantis characters, then I might be more inclined to do something with it. But as you can see, Eve is here. I actually, you know what, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure I banished Gaston here too. Right? Yeah, see, so Gaston is over here because I don't ever come over here at all. So this prevents me from having to see him the majority of the time. But other than that, everybody is in my valley or the Storybook Vale. Because I spend more time in those areas. Had a very large string of bad luck at the end of last year. What? Why? Yeah, he's your favorite. I know. That's so awesome that they spit. I do like that they spit. Is Hercules a thing yet? So, actually, alright, so we have Hades, which I love Hades. Hades is one of my favorite Disney villains. Aside from Scar. I love Scar, Hades. So we have Hades over here, which obviously I put his house right near his big statue. But there are no, like, there's no other Hercules characters yet. But I'm sure they are coming at some point because this whole area is like all marble and very much like Greek mythology like. So I think at some point we're going to get them, which I'm really excited about that because I also really like Hercules. But I think the next update they said is going to be Peter Pan, which is also fine because I love Peter Pan. I love Neverland. I actually, oh my God, I have to tell you. So if you watch my vlog, I just recently got a swing, and we cleared out an area in the backyard where, because we have a stream and we have the pond, and then there's just happened to be this like one perfect tree, so I stuck a swing on it, and I call it my thinking tree. And after we filmed that, I found out that they are releasing Peter Pan in this game, and guess what? His house is this thinking tree, and it has a swing on it. And I was like, oh my god, it's like they know me. So that's kind of where we're at now. But I spend a lot of time out there by my thinking tree and swinging on my swing. Alright, oh, my Xbox broke, TV broke, and I got bad news all around the same. Jeez, you just can't catch a break. And then that was also, you know, you had your Twitch issue and your YouTube issue. So, yeah, now I can imagine. Yeah, I know how much you love Gaston. I don't love Gaston. I hate him. Don't spread lies. I can't stand Gaston. He actually, out of, like, the most hated characters in this game, I will say it's Gaston and it's Prince Eric. And I say Prince Eric because he is always right behind me with his stupid flute. He's not today. I have not seen him once today now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I gotta water our plant again. But yeah, Gaston and Eric. I mean, I guess everybody hates Gaston because he's like just the worst villain ever. But Prince Eric's not a villain. I just hate him. I hate him. He's just never where he should be. He should be with Ariel, and he never is. He is always just hanging around other women, and it's just like, you know what? You think you know a guy. I don't trust that motherfucker at all. Anyway. Alright, so, we got 8 minutes. I don't know what we could really do in 8 minutes. I was hoping that this stupid plant would be done so that we could finish this quest. Oh, then right around my birthday I got even worse news. That was why I used the quotes around love. He's trying to creep on you. Don't even say that. But yeah, no, the string of bad luck, dude. Like, I think at some point we all kind of experienced that. I had a few years of just, like, everything was just shit. So, I mean, the only thing I could really say is just keep your chin up, and as they say, it can't rain forever. It can rain for a few years, apparently, but it can't rain forever. So, hopefully things kind of start to turn around for you. But yeah, no, he better not be trying to creep on me. I threw Stitch over here because, like I said, I spend more time in the Vale than I do in the Valley. And so I felt like I should bring one of my favorite Disney characters over here. And one thing I think I'm going to do... Oh, I love Flynn Rider, too. He's like... Oh, favorite male lead. Like, forget Prince Charming and... whatever the hell Aurora's prince's name is. I forget what is it. They actually... Does he have a name? Philip. Forget Philip. Flynn Rider is where it's at. The thing I gotta say, because most of the Disney movies, it was always like, oh, it's a prince, and it's this poor girl, or it's a prince and this princess, and it's like, this Tangled was like one of the first movies where it was like, no, he's not a prince, he's a fucking thief. He's a good guy at heart, but he made really bad choices and was like a bad guy, but then he met a girl and he's like great to her, you know? Like, it's just such a nice twist of events, you know? And it doesn't hurt that he's not bad to look at either. Alright, so anyway, enough about my rambling on about why I like certain characters. I don't think we're going to finish this quest today, which is unfortunate. And I don't want to finish it off stream, so I'll probably have to finish it next Monday. Oh, did you see Lilo and Stitch yet? No, I haven't. I told Kyle, I was like, you have to take me to see Lilo and Stitch. And we had so much going on with the house renovations, we have not gotten to do like anything fun. We had other plans to do a bunch of other things, and we just have not made it to do anything. So we've had an issue with, all right, so to kind of like lay it out, we only have 4 minutes, so we'll just save this and I'll just kind of explain the renovation situation. You want to talk about bad luck? I'll tell you bad luck. I mean, it is what it is. It'll be fine, but so we need to just spell it out for you. We need a new roof. So Kyle had a new roof put on 7 years ago, and just switch screens here. So Kyle put on a new roof 7 years ago. And the people did it wrong, apparently, because while we were going to be starting to put our boards up for our ceiling, not obviously in this part of the house, so we're doing like wood paneling on the ceiling in the living room, kitchen area. So we started kind of demoing all the stuff off because it used to be an old mason factory. And upon doing that, we realized the roof was leaking in like 2 spots, and the wood was also rotted. So we called the roofing people who did our gutters out, which are completely different people who put the roof on initially, and they came out, and the guy was like, well, we could patch it, but there's no guarantee you're going to get even like 5 years out of it. So we were just like, should we just do a new roof then? And so yeah, we have to do a new roof. So they're coming out in a couple weeks to do our roof, and then we have to get an electrician out to do our electrical so that we can actually finish putting our like boards up. We, have them planed down, and we still have to stain them, but we're like, production has stopped. Like there's no point in staining them to just put them on the floor. The idea was to stain them, and then as they were drying, or when they were done drying outside, bring them back in and put them up. So unfortunately, that's not happening anytime soon, at least in the next couple of weeks. So once the roof gets done and our electrician comes out, then we can kind of start putting the boards to the roof back, or put the boards to the roof up. We're also waiting on somebody to do, well, this is all covered in the vlog. You watch the vlog, so you'll see what I'm talking about anyway. But we're waiting on somebody to do the stringer for our floating stairs that go up to our bedroom area, this area up here. So it's a whole thing. So yeah, if you're interested in just kind of seeing what I'm talking about, just watch this week's vlog. It just aired about 2 hours ago. So definitely check that out, and you're going to be like, wow, what a fuck job. We also had to demo the floor in what's going to be my office area, office streaming area, whatever you want to call it. So that was a hassle because the floor was 2 inches higher than the floor everywhere else. So we had to demo 2 inches of floor in that whole room. And it's just been one thing after another. Man, that all does suck, but you'll get it. Yeah, again, it's a setback because now it's the money that was supposed to go to other parts of the renovation, it's going to the roof. But we can't not do the roof because we're putting this money into the renovation, and then it's like if the roof leaks, it ruins our ceiling. So we kind of have to get it done, and it's again, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. It's the name of our vlog this week. Let's see. I think I also might have told you what was going on in Discord, but I don't think you ever saw it. I'm trying to think the last time I spoke to you what our conversation was. I gotta be honest with you. I have like 40 million conversations a day with customers and renovation people and just family, because I also have some family stuff still going on. Probate still has not wrapped yet, so talking with attorneys. So conversations, like anything you tell me, don't feel like I'm not listening or I don't care or whatever. It's just I am just, my brain is full of nonsense. Not nonsense, important stuff, but it's just, damn, that's been forever too. Yeah, no, I know. Believe me, I know. My fucking stepbrothers are scumbags, but whatever. They're dragging it out longer than it needs to be. But again, when you're a greedy cocksucker. Let's see.
But anyway, yeah, it's about 10 o'clock, so I'm going to call it a night. I still have a couple of other things to do, some website stuff to do, so I'm going to wrap here. Next time I'll be live is... when is the next time I'm going to be live? Is a Thursday, where we are back to streaming Stray. But if you're ever curious as to what I'm streaming and when, you can always check the Twitch schedule on my channel. Twitch schedule on my channel, yeah. Jesus Christ, my brain is fried. Anyway, as always, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay tuned into the future of entertainment, mattarcher.com.